Okay, I'm going to try one more time, see how it runs in the daytime. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to look at two lenses. I was looking at the D850 and someone bought it for $1,250. I was thinking, nah, I just use it on the Z8. So two lenses I'm looking at. They're for the Nikon F. Okay. One is a 180 f2.8, and the other one is 300 millimeter f2.8. I heard a lot of good things about it. One recommended the f4, but if I can get it an f2.8, I'm going to get it. One's 800, the other one's 400. I said, you know, I was looking at the 24 to 70, and then the 70 to 200, and I was trying to figure out, well, if the 70 to 200 is a newer model than the 180, and then I saw the IF, which was internal focus, so the barrel doesn't extend on both of them. So I says, okay, I'll go for those. I'll eventually get the Z 24 to 70, and then the 70 to 200. I was looking at the 28 to 400 from Adorama, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that either. So I'm taking my Z8, which has the FTZ2 adapter. Okay, this is Circus, but I don't know when it is. Okay, they cleared it up. They're cleaning up the mess pretty much. But I don't know if they're done with it. Okay. And they got to put a little pavement in here too. So I see 45 miles an hour speed limit. Maybe it was on the access road, so it just disappeared. Now it's 70. I don't think so. I think it's 55. I got the air conditioning on. Trying to see if the camera overheats again. When it overheated, it didn't save the file. So I got the 50 and 85 1.2 and then 1.8 on the Z. I was looking at the 85 1.4 and they got a 50 1.4. says, well, I even have a manual lens 51.2. So I like sharpness. Bokeh is okay, but I'd rather have a sharp, picture. So skip those. I said the 180 is a fantastic portrait lens, and the 300 is a good, So I have like if I get the 70 to 200, because I already got the I think it's 75 to 180. The cheaper brand of Nikon. The 28 to 75, and I think it's 75 to 180. And then I think it's the 17 to 28. So I got those three lenses, so I can skip 24 to 70 and 70 to 80. And I had the 100 to 400, but that's like an f4. So I'm going to look at the 180 2.8. And then I'm going to look at the 300 2.8. And they probably came with the D850, and they're probably gone. If they got the D850, they probably got those lenses too. I was just holding back. I was checking up on it, like on the, it'll take the same batteries as the Z8. But it was just a bigger body. So I don't know. It's kind of like the size of the Z9. And I thought that was kind of big. So they say get the lens, always get the lens first. You can use adapters for put it on cameras. They have a Sony A1 for sale for $5,000. I don't think I need another Sony camera. I mean, I got some good lenses, but I've been using the adapter with those lenses on the Nikons. So, like Carl Zeiss, 55mm f1.8 on the Z8, and the on the Z7 II. I have a Carl Zeiss on here now, 55mm f1.8. And I'm going to do a comparison between the Nikon F to the Sony Zeiss. I think, no, the Nikon is a 50mm macro planner, okay? The Zeiss is a Sonar T for the Sony. And that's a 55mm. So I'm going to compare the two. I thought it was the lens, front lens glass that was coming up on the Zeiss, but it was actually on the Sony what was it? No, it was on the Nikon silver one. APS-C 50mm that came up. So they had like 3 glue points or something, for the lens. I just pressed down on it. I'm just going to keep it on the inside anyway. look at all the traffic. So, I was noticing on my door in the garage, it's hard to put the key in, both keys in. So, I don't know if my neighbor tried to lock the door or whatever, because when I got there, it was open, so, I don't know. So I had a third key put in there and it straightened everything up, but I'm thinking of making a copy of the third key because that key worked pretty good. Once I put that in, the other two worked also. But you know, for a backup, I'm going to make copies of the third key. So I thought I'd try this out in a day. It's in program F11. See how it performs. Now this is not the white camera ZV-E10, this is the black ZV-E10. Okay, traffic's pretty good going into town. It's just when you're going out, it's a different story. Okay, get in the shade. Here a little bit helps. The only thing I worry about is when you're at a stop sign or stoplight, then you have to wait. So I was thinking of getting a cover for this. camera. So I found it to be sharper last night if I did a -2 exposure once it got dark. I think I waited a little bit too long, and once I set the third video, I should have automatically done it, changed it. I waited a little bit too long for the second to last light. There's about 5 lights, but so the plan is pick up those 2 lenses. That's about $1,000. This one's $400. The other one is well, $1,200. That's what I'm looking at, and it's pretty cheap for those lenses. Of course, I'm going to take a look. See if there's anything in, so I'm going to shake it around, see if there's anything loose. Ever since I saw that front lens cap come off a little bit, I mean, it was still stuck there, and it wasn't a lens cap, it was the front lens glass. So, I mean, it was still cheap for 150 bucks. But I was looking at a whole bunch of GX lenses, which they were recommending. Like they were recommending the 16mm. I don't know if that was a DX or FX model. On the D850, it came with the 15A. I got the 15D, I think, D or C battery. So you can charge it while in the camera. I don't know anything about the D850. All I know is it's a mirror. See, this is what I worry about. In the sun. Yeah. I always like putting it on airplane mode if I'm in a parking situation, just in case anybody is checking the Bluetooth. Best way is you get either a metal safe or what you might want to do is a microwave. Put it in your car, just open it up, put it in there. That's better than airplane mode. There we go, finally. Okay. So I have the R8, I have the R6 II, I have the R10. I have the Sony two ZV-1 Mark IIs. One is off the Peters so we can experiment with it. I don't know why he didn't go to B&H for that. I've been giving him cameras so he can do stories or videos. That's right. Okay, well, I'm gonna log off. So thank you for watching. I'll let you know if I hit gold. Bye. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.